Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you something that you should do before laying sod. So I will be laying sod down tomorrow morning, and as you can see, I am wetting the soil with the hose. Now the reason that I am doing this is as follows. So basically, when you lay down sod and when you install sod, you want the soil to be loose enough and moist enough to make it easy for the sod to catch on. And where I live right now, there hasn't been any rain for about a week and a half. And even if there has been rain recently, I would recommend doing this. Now basically, as you can see, I am simply wetting the top of the soil, and this allows it to become moist and loosen up. And basically, tomorrow, when I am ready to lay the sod, the soil will still be loose and easy for the sod to catch on to, but it will not be muddy and it will not be wet enough it will not be wet enough so that it's hard to work in. The top portion will be dry enough so that it's actually easy to work in and to work on, but the underneath the top layer of soil will still be moist and loose, so the sod will have a better chance at actually catching on. And that's basically it. When you are going to lay sod, before laying sod, the day before laying sod, you should wet the soil just like this. Just get your hose, and if you have a nozzle that has a spray like this, a wide spray, then I would recommend using that. But basically, just go ahead and wet all of the soil. Don't soak it, but just wet it just enough so that the top layer is moist. And basically, the next day, when you are actually installing the sod, the top layer will be dry so that you won't be working in mud, and underneath the top layer will still be a little bit moist, and the soil will all be loose enough so that the sod has a really good chance at catching on. And that's basically it. That is my little tip for installing sod. And once again, you should be wetting the soil the day before you install the sod. So I am wetting the soil in the evening, and it is about 8 o'clock p.m. right now, 8 o'clock in the evening, and I will be installing the sod tomorrow morning at about 10 o'clock a.m. So 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's basically it. That is the trick. You should definitely do this because it will make it much easier for the sod to actually catch on, and for the sod, that is the most important thing when you are installing sod. You want the sod to catch on to the soil, and that is what this will allow the sod to do. So simply wet the dirt the day before you install the sod, and you'll be good to go. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.